All right, we have a former president, Blizzard President Mike Morhaime, shares his thoughts on Activision Blizzard lawsuits. I've read the full complaint against Activision Blizzard and many other stories. It is fully disturbing to read. I am ashamed. It feels like everything I stood for has been washed away. What's worse, but even more important, real people have been harmed, and some people have had terrible experiences. Yeah, I mean, I think that's true, and it's kind of disingenuous for you to say that everything you did and stood for has been washed away, and then to follow it up with that, you know, it's what's worse is that people were real harmed. Like, no, like the fact that whatever good you did is now gone shouldn't even be in the same field, the same like mind frame of what happened to these people. They were sexually harassed and put in shitty, terrible work conditions. And you got your fucking feelings hurt. I was at Blizzard for 28 years during that time. I tried very hard to create an environment that was safe and welcoming for all genders and backgrounds. I knew that it was not perfect, and clearly we were far from that goal. The fact that many women were mistreated and were not supported means that we let them down. You did. In addition, we did not succeed in making it feel safe for the people to tell their truth. It's no consolation, consolation that other companies face similar challenges. I wanted us to be different, better. I feel like you're deflecting a lot here. I feel like you're saying this wasn't my fault. I tried to make it right. It didn't happen. And that other companies are having the same issue as us, except for that other companies are not being investigated by the state of California for 2 years, finding over a decade's worth of sexual harassment and misconduct. No? Maybe it's just me. Harassment and discrimination exists. They're pervasive in our in our industry. It is the responsibility of the leadership and to keep all employees feeling safe. True, you were the leadership. It is your fault. Supported and treated equally, regardless of the gender, background, and background. It is the responsibility of leadership to stamp out toxicity and harassment in any form across all levels of the company. To the Blizzard women who experience any of these things, I'm extremely sorry that I failed you. That feels true and real. Thank you. Thank you. I realize that, and the reason I'm saying thank you to him is that he didn't justify himself in any of these things. He did at the very beginning of harassment and discrimination exists and they're prevalent in our industry. That feels less of an admission and more of a, it's something that happens. But you know what? The rest of that feels genuine and true and feels like he's actually sorry. So, good on him. I realize that these are just words, but I want to acknowledge the women that have had awful experiences. I hear you, I believe in you, and I'm sorry to have let you down. I'm sure that makes him feel a lot better. Probably doesn't, actually. I want to hear your stories if you're willing to share them. They are in the courts. As a leader in our industry, I can and will use my influence to help drive positive change and combat misogyny, discrimination, and harassment wherever I can. I believe we can do better. I believe the gaming industry can be a place where women and minorities are included and supported, recognized, and rewarded, and ultimately unimpeded from the opportunity to make the types of contributions that all of us join this industry to make. I want the mark I leave on the industry to be something that we can be proud of. Me too, Mike. Me too. I feel like this was him very strongly trying to say that this wasn't his fault and that he had nothing to do with it. It wasn't a bad apology, but definitely didn't do a whole lot to move things forward either. He needed to make the statement. It wasn't good. It wasn't terrible. Much better than that one lady. I don't even remember her name. She's terrible. Alright guys, I'll see you later.